act of kindness khan baji press release ekta kuri kine ase etu do tahan laga 9th edition of the Magnum Opus festival laga IB etu la details sai sabo.
We are Act of Kindness Society. We have called up this press conference to highlight about the Magnum Opus. Act of Kindness is organizing the 9th edition. This is our 9th edition of Magnum Opus, and this time we are doing some different thing compared to last year or the previous years. This time we are bringing we are in collaborating with the Arts in Naga for painting competition and workshop on painting and sculpting. So we are so happy to announce that bring an information to the public that we are organizing this Magnum Opus. For further details, I would like our member Tunavi to briefly highlight about the item or the criteria for the competition.
So for this year, we have for the Magnum Opus, the 9th edition, we have a painting competition and sculpting workshop and painting workshop. So every year the Magnum Opus is organized to promote the artists of our society, and as usual, even this year we have decided to obviously, of course, we could not include the music sector, but we have tried our best to incorporate as best as we could by organizing workshops like sculpting for the first time. So it's almost as if the participants would be enrolling for free, because the registration costs are also quite low, and the materials are also being provided by the Act of Kindness Society as well. So for the painting competition, I'd like to highlight a few. We have 3 categories for painting competition. One is the first is sub-junior category, which is under 13 years of age, and the junior category, which is under 14 to 18, and we also have the open category, so which is open for all, no age restrictions. Yeah. And for the sub-junior category, we have our theme as favorite character or landscape, which is for under 13 years of age. And for the junior category, we have our theme as the colors of nature, which is landscapes, wildlife or natural phenomena. And for the open category, we have our theme as traditional modern. So for the painting competition, we have 3 distinct person. One is Mr. Aku Zilang, who is our creative director of Heirloom Naga and Ken Concept, founder of Ura Designs and Objects. Second, we have Ma'am Mwaso Ayer, who is also an artist and museologist. Thirdly, we have Mr. Lima Sangwa Aunok. He's also a veteran artist from Nagaland and currently a teacher at Sasart Nagaland University. So should I also mention the prize? So for the open category, we have prize money is the winner is 15,000, and the second
is it 15 or 50?
15,000. The second, which is runners up, that is 10,000. And for the junior category, we have our first prize as 10,000 and runners up 6,000. And for the sub junior category, we have set the prize for winner as 4,000 and the runners up as 2,000. Which for both sub junior and junior category, we'll be having 5 consolation prizes. So that and the date of competition will be on the 26th of October 2024, and secondly, for the workshop will comprise of two categories. One is sculpting workshop, and the second is on painting. So for the sculpting workshop, we'll be conducting for 2 days, minimum of at least 3 hours per day. So in sculpting, we'll be covering portrait sculpting, molded by clay, and then which will be, we'll have to, like, after creating the portrait through the clay, we'll be teaching them how to, take the mold of the sculpture which they have sculpted, and then to also make the cast out of it, and then have a finished product. So in 2 days, we are trying to at least give them a gist of what it's like to sculpt a portrait, or to get them into sculpting. And also for the painting competition, we'll be covering topics like introduction to art, color theory, and also a little bit on cubism, pixel art, or expressionism. So those will be the details. And as I said, the painting competition, the painting workshop will be only on 25th, and the sculpting workshop will be on 25th and 26th as well. So those are the details.
Okay, so can you tell us at what time it's going to start?
We are scheduled to start by 10 a.m. in the morning.
So is there any kind of registration? What is the amount of the registration?
Yes, so we have the registration fees are for the sub-junior categories on painting competition. For the sub-junior categories, it's just 100 rupees. The junior categories, we have a registration fee as 150 rupees, and for the open category, it's just 200 rupees. Also, for the workshop, the sculpting workshop will be, the registration fee will be just 700, which is for 2 days. That is also inclusive of materials like clay and other tools, sculpting tools. The second, for the painting competition, will be just 300 rupees.
So is there any kind of like guests coming for the sculpture workshop?
Yes, so sorry, I forgot to mention, we have our sculptor, Murakasu. So he will be covering the sculpting workshop, and for the painting, we have Mr. Rizanok Longchar. So he'll be covering the painting.
Just to add a little more to what Tunavi has mentioned with regard to the workshops and the competitions, unlike other years, this year we want to spotlight, or we want to select someone who is really interested in sculpting and does not have the specialized technique, so that we can provide them with proper guidance and training. And Artsy Naga, who is a partner at this time for the competition and workshop, has agreed to sponsor 50% of the fees, and AOK will cover the remaining 50%, which also includes the registration cost. So it's not a very elaborate year-long training, but it's just 4 months.
Yeah.
It's a 4-month training on sculpting.
That is for the winners?
We will highlight, or we will spot somebody who is who has shown talent, or who has shown interest during the workshop. So
That
it's
is for both the sculpting and painting?
no, just for sculpting,
Sculpting.
as of now.
Yeah.
Yes,
So just 1%.
just 1%. Yes.
Can you also mention the venue?
The venue is at Artsy Naga School of Fine Arts, which is at Dipopa A. It's just adjacent to Unity Krishna Secondary School and Government School, High School.
For both the workshop and the sculpture?
Yes,
Yes.
the painting competition as well. The entire event will be held there. So,
I didn't get the name. What is the name?
Artsy
Artsy
Naga,
Naga.
ARTSY.
also, in addition to what Sir Adrian has mentioned regarding the workshop, about us, picking one,
Person.
enthusiast, or
Yeah.
a very capable someone who we see potential in. So it's not just about picking them and sponsoring them for the workshop. So we are also currently emphasized on providing them a job, because not everyone will be educated, and I mean what I mean by educated is like graduate and then and trying to appear for exams or something like that, competitive exams. But there will also be people who will be like undergraduate or say below 10, 12 of the qualification. So even for those people employed, we are trying to like employ, give them an opportunity for them to be employed in one of our projects as well. So.
And to add to this, with regard to the slots, we will not be including more than 8 people per workshop. So if there are more than 8 entrants, we are ready to go for a second session of the workshop. So if those who are interested in the workshop, I would request you if you could register earlier so that we can foresee the number of people that will participate in this workshop. And then if needed, we can have more sessions of this workshop.
Yes.
So how could a participant register? Is there kind of a link or phone number that you would like to provide?
We will be uploading the details on our social media page, which is Act of Kindness Society, on Facebook, Instagram. Also, for institutions, we have already sent the invitations for institutions. But for those who are not institute-based and say staying at home or have professional jobs, you can access our social media pages and then they can register with us. Also, we will be providing the details to our esteemed media houses here. Maybe you can also put it up over there.
Magnum Opus Festival do date 25 আৰু 26 তে আটসি নাগা ডিপপাৰ এ দে লবলে আছে আৰু তাতে 25th আৰু 26 দুই দিন লবলে আছে তাতে পেইন্টিং কম্পিটিশন আৰু স্কাল্পটিং লগ করবলে আছে তাতে রেজিস্টার করবলে মন যায় গলে আপনার তাহলা ওয়েবসাইট Act of Kindness তে Instagram আৰু Facebook দে দিবলে আছে আজি গানে ইমান আছে for more news and update please keep watching Global Window. This is your reporter Yaung Amla with my camera person Anu, Paris Cafe, Tajan Ao Road, Dimapur.
Emporium Nagaland is India's leading aviation, hospitality and cruise line training institute with 100% job placement assistance in India and abroad. We provide customized workshops for various organizations and internship program for college students. We aim to empower educated, unemployed youths with global opportunities.